Hey, this is International Men's Day, and I just wanted to talk about first my experiences being a man and juggling mental health challenges, and also maybe some tips about what to do if you do face them. Now, I grew up in a generation where a lot of my mental health, maybe confessions or feelings, were very quickly dismissed. Um, I found that really hard. I never felt that I was really being listened to as a person, and that the challenges I faced were minuscule, like they didn't exist. And that was really hard to deal with, like not being able to express myself fully. It was a big challenge, and it somewhat still is. As a child, I was told, if I had problems or I was feeling hurt, just to man up, to kick them in the shins, or to ignore them, or just get over it, or to be myself. And instead of being given an avenue to discuss my feelings, I was quickly shut down, and that was hard because I grew up a bit more kind of frozen on the inside. I felt it difficult to really express my opinions and feelings on things because I just naturally wasn't allowed to. And I also found as a teenager, on MySpace, I wrote blogs about how the challenges I faced and the anxieties and stress and the down moments and social confusion. I wrote blogs about to express myself, how I felt. And instead of getting support, 90% of the people gave me really bad feedback on this. They called me emo. Again, like just get over it, or like it's in your head, or it doesn't exist. And it was a very hostile reaction, and that was so difficult to read. I feel now it is a bit easier to express myself, but I think a good way to gauge if something is morally kind of universal is look at mainstream media, and I do not see enough male emotion on mainstream media. I don't see enough males crying on TV or admitting they've got a tough time or facing challenges. It is still like that kind of superhero persona, or that bad boy, or the klutzy geeky romantic type. I still don't see enough on media about men expressing bad stuff. And I still think a lot has got to change. But to recognise this day is an important stepping stone. Because I don't feel males, we don't necessarily go through the same things that women go through. Obviously, we don't have like the period pains, the pregnancies, like the difference in like the mind. There's loads of big differences. I don't think we suffer, like women suffer. They have a lot going on, which is completely understandable. But I still think men also have problems and issues, and I feel with women, they're very good at supporting each other. Like, I don't know if you've seen in friendship groups, like women just pair off together and they have great chemistry, and there's like this sisterhood. But with guys, we don't seem to have that. We just make jokes, we chat, but there doesn't seem to be much emotional level. And that's a shame. So I would say keep talking, because I think it's really good to express yourself during 2020. It's one of the worst years ever, and it's okay to open up. Just make sure to find the right person who will understand you, and just tell someone what you're going through, because chances are you're not alone, but you might have been conditioned a certain way not to say anything, and that's really bad. So I recommend to always keep chatting, keep talking, whatever the problem, wherever you feel like stressed about something, or maybe you feel upset or hurt. It's okay, because you're a human being. And if anyone tells you you're being emo, just tell them to do one. But yeah, with International Men's Day, I read some statistics that they said 75% of male suicides are male, and I think that's extremely concerning. And I know that friends of friends, I've heard that there has been a lot more suicides this year because of isolation, loneliness and COVID, and that really scares me. So that's why I keep saying, if you do have any worries or concerns, there are forums out there, there are groups, there are friends, there are Samaritans, there are ways of communicating your inner wounds to someone. So if you ever do feel suicidal, please talk to someone, and there is help available, and it's okay not to feel okay, because like I said before, these are crazy times. And keep chatting, always keep chatting, and look after yourself, because like I said before, if you feel sad and a bit lonely and a bit weirded out, there's millions of us right now that feel exactly the same. And it's alright, even if you're like some macho man who like uses chairs as dumbbells, it's okay as well to be emotional as well. We can't always be sweating around at the gym. Anyway, I hope the rest of the year is okay, and we'll keep going as men, whatever happens. Yes, anyway, take care.